Yo, what's up? This is Dead to Rights for the Mega Reviewing channel. Today we're going to be chatting about, well, basically games, the platforms they came on, and yeah, the general like. Unfortunately, I won't be showing you what they actually look like, just in case, you know, some kind of, I don't know, copyright infringement occurs. So I'll just mention the names, and there we go. And so first of all, so look, the Game Boy originally came out, for me personally, it was the first one that I got. It came out where, like, in a Christmas one year. I got Mario and Tetris with it. Mario being the opportune game for just like trying to complete it really fast and just trying to kick its ass. With Tetris being the kind of game that you go, well, I can't really be bothered to play it, but yeah, I guess I'll play it. They weren't too bad of games for like what they came out with. The Game Boy itself had a dot matrix kind of system. It wasn't black and white; it was more like green on green, so dark green and normal green. Pretty. I mean, it's basic at the time, but for the fact that it was, you know, going to be like a platform for other consoles. For Nintendo, it was pretty kick-ass. I liked it. Pretty sure after the two games, Mario and Tetris, and the Game Boy, I actually managed to get the Game Boy camera, which is basically like taking pictures for the Game Boy. You're only allowed to take 30 pictures with it, which is a bit of a shame, but you know, at the time it's pretty kick-ass. Obviously, again, it was still only like, you know, green on dark green or light green or whatever. But you could also use it. I'm pretty sure you could use it with like the Game Boy Color, which eventually came out. After that, I acquired, by buying it, obviously, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. Pretty kick-ass game, mainly due to the fact that it was the first Zelda that I actually owned. It was pretty awesome. I like the fact that it was really like you could basically play this like hero that was like didn't speak, and you could just kick like different things' asses. But he did actually make kind of like yelling sounds when he attacked, which is pretty awesome. Trying to think after that. Then unfortunately I did go into the Pokemon era. Started out with Pokemon Blue, then Yellow, then Silver, and went on from there. Unfortunately. I'm pretty sure after that, well, I didn't get the Game Boy Color myself, mainly due to the fact that I just thought, well, it's just a Game Boy, and yeah, it's in black and white instead of green and green, so it didn't really make much difference to me. So after that, I got the Game Boy Advance, pretty kick-ass. It had quite a few games that actually made me go, nice, I like what they've done there. Can't remember most of the ones that I've got, but I did actually remember that they actually brought out a GTA. Like, it actually had nothing to do with like the other GTAs, but it was meant to be based in Liberty City. This was actually it was exactly the same as the ones on the original PlayStation 1. That basically it was top down. Pretty good. I like the way that it was like made, and they tried to. Like I said, they tried to make it go into the actual storyline of Liberty City, but it didn't really work. So, like, yeah, there was other games for the Game Boy Advance. Can't remember exactly how many I got for it, but there was quite a few, including like Golden Sun, which is pretty kick-ass, like psychic energies and stuff like this. Yeah, there was. So after the Game Boy Advanced, I then went on to, well, technically the first games console, which was the N64. It was actually in between the Game Boy Advance and Game Boy. For that, first game that we got was Super Mario 64. Pretty kick-ass game, really versatile. Controls were a little bit annoying because of the fact that you had to do a 3D kind of jump, whereas if it was a 2D game, all you have to worry about is just jumping up and going right. So yeah, this one was a little bit more. Yeah, for me it was a little bit more tougher. But however, it was pretty kick-ass. I remember then after that we managed to get what game was it? N64. It was Diddy Kong Racing instead of Mario Kart. Mainly due to the fact that it seemed like Mario Kart was more mainstream than Diddy Kong Racing, and I thought, well, to be honest, you really want to go and get one that's like not really that heard of that well, but it's pretty kick-ass. I didn't have that many features like different to Mario Kart, but it was pretty kick-ass racer. Trying to think after that, quite a few games that we got for the N64, including the kick-ass and most awesomest like first-person shooter, GoldenEye. Probably the best game that I've ever played to the N64, and I'm pretty sure if I'd still bothered to play it, I would still be playing it. But it was pretty kick-ass. I like the way that they tried to make some of the levels for GoldenEye in the game for the Wii. You know, the GoldenEye. I'm pretty sure it's called GoldenEye. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was, with Daniel Craig and that. But you just can't get away with from the fact that it was just like, you know, on an N64, which would basically be like running like Mario Kart and Diddy Kong Racing, which seemed quite basic, whereas this game was like seemed quite advanced. Okay, yeah, the hands weren't exactly great; they were just like giant clubs of, well, polystyrene by the look of it. But it was pretty kick-ass. I'm trying to think other games. N64. Obviously, then, like I said, for the Pokemon thing, it was still like Pokemon Stadium and all this bollocks. I'm trying to think. Then it was the GameCube, which was pretty kick-ass, mainly due to the fact that it had quite a few awesome games. I mean, I remember playing the original Turok on the GameCube. I'm pretty sure it was on the N64 though. Might have been on both. Pretty sure it was on both. Yeah. But it was pretty good. I like the way that they made the fact that you could actually connect the Game Boy Advance to the GameCube. That was pretty awesome. The fact that they could use it on different games. I remember there wasn't being that many games that actually allowed the, you know, Game Boy Advance to connect to the GameCube, but to be honest, it didn't really bother me none, because of the fact that I thought, well, you can't really do much with it other than having, I don't know, the Game Boy Advance as like a controller, but then if you run out of batteries, it's kind of crap. I remember the two games that were actually used that kind of system, which was Legend of Zelda 4 Swords, which had obviously Link and he touched the sword and he split into 4 different parts, which is pretty kick-ass. I remember playing that with my mates, it was pretty awesome. And also Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. Crystal Bearers even. Crystal Bearers, not Crystal Chronicles. That was pretty awesome, mainly due to the fact that it was, yeah, literally you could control it with the D-pad of the Game Boy Advance, which is pretty kick-ass. Oh, and also, for those consoles, Game Boy, you could also get a Game Boy kind of like Game Genie kind of thing. Game Boy Advance, you could also get, it's like basically cheat engines you can get for all of these consoles so far. So look, after the GameCube, pretty sure I got my first PlayStation 1, mainly due to the fact that I had to basically see what the fuss was about some of these games that are coming out for it. I didn't bother getting any of like the Tomb Raider ones because I'm not that sad. But I did get other games such as Mortal Kombat. I managed to get the GTA series. The first one, GTA London, and I'm pretty sure I got GTA 2. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. Which is pretty awesome because like the fact that I couldn't get it for my laptop, but I did get it for the PlayStation 1, which is pretty awesome because, like I said, it was just seemed to me like, oh yeah, you might as well get this, might as well. So yeah, I got that. Then I was on a PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2 actually housed mainly GTA 4. Oh no, sorry, GTA San Andreas, mainly due to the fact that it's awesome. I thought, well, I've got to get that game. To be honest, it's just kick-ass. The fact that you can go around customising this character and just doing what the hell you like was just freaking awesome. And the fact that it was in 3D, well, 3D, not really that great, but pretty awesome though. The fact that you could pretty much do almost anything you wanted. Yeah. And with the cheats, obviously, you could do everything else you wanted, I guess. Not that you really want to cheat, but yeah, it's pretty awesome anyway. Pretty awesome, pretty kick-ass. That was also for the PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 1. Obviously, you got the Guitar Hero series. So after that, then I got the Nintendo Wii. Pretty sure I did, didn't we? That was meant to be kind of like connected to the Nintendo DS, obviously. But I think pretty sure the Nintendo Wii came out first. Whatever, I don't care. Nintendo Wii, it didn't really make me go, yeah, I'm going to buy loads of different games for it, because of the fact that I just thought, well, you've already done all of the major games, now all you have to do is just rehash them, and they literally did, just with better graphics. It didn't really serve a purpose other than making all of the old games look really kick-ass. Which, okay, in a way is a really good thing, but if you think about it, the main 3, maybe 4 characters from the old Nintendo games. You got Mario, you got Link from obviously Zelda series, you got Samus, which was obviously from the Metroid series. But 4, no, you literally only had 3 major characters, which basically, like I said, went from like I don't know, the SNES or whatever to the Wii, and they basically went, oh yeah, we're going to put it in 3D, maybe put it in first person for Samus Aran. Yeah, okay, rehash the old stuff if you must, but yeah, no, I'm not feeling it, I'm afraid. I mean, for the GameCube, you had a Samus Aran game, I'm pretty sure. Obviously Metroid. It was pretty kick-ass because it was in first person, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty awesome. Then they came out on the Wii, and it was basically like a side-scrolling kind of game, like on the rails. I don't like games that actually make you go on the rails. Not that much. I mean, it's like, if it's a first-person game, I expect it to have some kind of different ending other than the one you're literally going to. It wasn't that great, to be honest. Yeah, I didn't really get that many Wii games, mainly due to the fact that it didn't really interest me that much. Obviously, I got the Zelda series because of the fact that it was just like, it was a different Zelda, but it was obviously the same character, so it was better in a way. Obviously, then I got the Nintendo DS. That had quite a few games on it, was pretty awesome. Though after I got most of the games I wanted, I just basically stopped. And I just went, can't be asked to collect anymore. Even though there was some good games coming out, I just couldn't be asked. After that, I then got the PlayStation 3, which was an awesome, I must admit, thing that I bought because of the fact that I thought, well, what can it basically do? And you've got all these games I've literally got for it, like Modern Nation Racers, GTA 4, you got God of War 3. It was pretty damn awesome, and I mean, the fact that the God of War series went, I'm pretty sure, from PlayStation 2 to PlayStation 3, pretty damn awesome. Mainly I got the PlayStation 3 for was God of War and GTA, just due to the fact that I like both of the series. They're pretty kick-ass, I like it. But also then obviously I found out that you can actually put some of these games online, which is even better. I mean, GTA 4 online was kick-ass. Mod Nation Racers, also kick-ass. The Wii games just didn't have anything like that, really. Like a series that makes you want to just actually put it online and just kick other people's asses. I mean, okay, yeah, maybe you had like a first-person like shooter, like war game, but that was just on the PlayStation 3 as well. I just couldn't be asked to buy them, to be honest. After that, I then got the 3DS. Pretty kick-ass. Didn't actually get that. No, I didn't actually get any games for it, mainly due to the fact that I didn't need to. I'm literally just using it for playing old DS games, mainly due to the fact that my DS is actually broken, unfortunately. But other than that, that's my consoles. That's what I've got. I do it in catalogue order. Game Boy, then the Game Boy Advance, then the N64, then it was the GameCube, then it was obviously the Wii, then it was the DS, then it was PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1, 2 and 3, then it was the 3DS, which is pretty kick-ass. So yeah, that's what I've got, games-wise, console-wise. Obviously I got the Guitar Hero series, came with PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3. That's about it. Yeah. Obviously you've also got games that shouldn't really be playing, but I have been playing, like, you know, Green Day, Rock Band. It's a alright game, it's not bad. I'm not actually going to buy it, but I played it around my mates, but yeah, that's about it. But also, like I said, I mean, the reason why I haven't been showing you any pictures or any like games, consoles or anything like this is mainly due to the fact that, you know, obviously they brought in that new piracy thing, and if you actually, you know, show an image, or if you actually do something that actually is copyright, then maybe they might get onto you. So I'm just playing it safe. You see what I mean? So yeah. That's Dead to Rights. On the 30th of the 1st, 2012. My god, it's been friggin' 30 days of January already. Shit me. Anyway, so that's been Dead to Rights Mega Reviewing. The games side, unfortunately, done in one review, mainly due to the fact that I didn't want to be copyrighted and lawsuit and all this bollocks. So yeah, catch you guys later.